Shoo! How's it going, folks? Welcome back to another episode. Today, we're starting the video off at the farm, and we're doing more trapping. I know, you guys might not be tired of the trapping, but you're probably tired of me making trapping videos and not catching much. Well, hopefully today is not one of those days. Hopefully we can go out, set some traps, and in this video, catch my very first coyote. We're going to be setting them, we've been setting them in different farms all around this area. We're gonna go back to where I've shot the most coyotes and we've seen the most coyotes, which is way down yonder over by the river. That's where we've done a lot of the coyote hunting videos, so that's where I shot my first deer. So we're gonna go there. We have not put any traps out there for a few weeks. We've been trapping all the other farms with no luck, and we're gonna be meeting up with Trapper Jay. He's a YouTuber, and he's caught a bunch of coyotes. Like, I think he's up to like 25 already. And so he's gonna help us a little bit. He'll be tagging along on the journey. But we got Bonzo and Slayman. Bonzo and Slayman are doing Bonzo and Slayman things. Why you got that grin? What were you doing? What were you doing?
I was sitting here like this, and he was like...
Why does he look like that?
I don't know why he's looking at me.
You all look so guilty. He was definitely doing something. I don't know what Buddy's doing, but anyways, we're gonna get loaded up, everything in the Warthog, and we're gonna head out and hopefully go put a bunch of traps in the ground. Like I said, you guys are probably gonna see a bunch of time lapses, kind of like when I posted that Badger video. Bunch of time lapses, setting stuff up. We're gonna get stuff done today. It's getting cold. It's actually cold today. I know I say it's the last warm day. Well, that last warm day is gone, and now it's really cold, so we gotta reset everything. But enough talking. We're gonna head up to Trapper Jay's place, see if we can get some stuff done. We need to get a coyote or a bobcat. Bobcat would be kind of dope too, or a fox, but mainly coyote down on the ground. You gotta stay tuned. Shoo! All right, folks. Well, we made it to where we're gonna be setting the first trap. We've got Trapper Jay with us. This is the first time that you've come down to the farm. Yep. So you're looking at it from just a trapper's perspective. Never been here before. We've hunted. This is actually, where did I shoot the deer? I was back there and we shot it down there. So this is kind of just to give you an idea. And we've sat on that levee and shot a bunch of coyotes. We see coyotes running through here all the time. This is a place that we have not trapped a whole lot. So like I said, Trapper Jay is going to come help us and see if we can get some coyotes down. We need some signs. We need some trails, footprints. On a bad note, it's not snowed, but on a good note, it is muddy. So we've got a little bit of an advantage as far as seeing, signs and stuff like that. But we're pretty much just gonna, see what Trapper Jay's thinking. Like, how many coyotes do you trap this year? 23. And how many bobcats? 4. And endless beavers and basically a lot more than us because we have 0. We're gonna see what we can do here, but we got some dry dirt. And Bonzo, look at you. You're getting ready. You look like a trapper. You got the hammer and the bee brush and stuff like that. Yeah. What if that's been it? The bee brush is contaminated with bee stuff. Actually, we've never used it for bees, so that's definitely not it. Yeah, look at all the mess we've got. Just trapping for days out here. We're gonna get geared up here and see if we can. We'll see what happens. We'll walk you through the first one, just so kind of what we normally do. Kind of show you. Actually, we're gonna have Trapper Jay show you, because he'll probably do it a lot better than me. And then we're just gonna go boom, 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 and see if we can set a whole bunch. We're also probably gonna set some snares too. We've seen some trails on the way in. So you guys just sit back and relax and stay tuned. Well, this is where we're gonna set the first set. So you said you tear up the area to make it the curiosity of the coyote will bring it in.
Or bobcat. You can get bobcat here.
You think so?
You're close enough to the bluffs to get bobcat.
Okay. Well, I mean that's pretty neat too. This is you. You're doing the first one.
Different without my stuff. But
what do you need?
I need a hammer.
Hammer's in there.
I'll just kick all this out here because usually the coyotes will dig. That's just your trap bed right there.
Got it.
And your tool for the digging a hole. Well, it's easy to dig at least. Just a dirt hole set.
Just a dirt hole set. Nothing too crazy.
I made this deep like this because I'm gonna put dry dirt in there. Try to keep her from freezing down. And I don't worry about these clods. That'll make your bed so that it's dry.
Gotcha. Now I need to drive, the old air thinker.
And you want to make sure after you guys pull them, these ain't opened up. Because sometimes they will open up.
Yeah.
That'll be the end of your
I've
trap.
seen that happen. That's a good call. You made that look way too easy.
For the camera?
I can't even do that. Oh, what's that strat?
You missed it.
I saw that.
No, I saw it. Wait, do that again.
Do that again. You do it.
No, hell no.
Slow mo.
Oh, why though? But why? Oh, does that not actually hurt, or you just toughen it out? I mean, it probably doesn't tickle. I'm sure.
But it doesn't hurt.
Good God.
I put them at like an angle like this.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's the strategy behind that?
You don't want them standing right there.
Okay.
You put it here.
Yeah.
They could just stand right there and won't do anything.
Oh, God dang it.
He does.
This all makes
different than us.
Yeah, this makes a lot more sense now. Okay. All right, I'm learning a lot. This is good. This is good for me. I mean, you're over here setting with your hands. We need Beefcake Bonzo standing on it and me flipping the thing. It's just okay. So we have options for you. You tell me what you want. There's your options. Okay, perfect. That's one we've been using.
We did one thing.
Okay,
right.
we did one thing right. This is good. This is big. Okay, we've done this before, so this is good. We're not too far off here, but okay, yeah, it seems about the same amount of dirt.
I don't use a whisk broom because I don't have one, but
You just, I mean, you've already stuck your hand in, so it's not like it really matters at that point, but
I want this kind of blown back here,
okay.
like something dug.
Yep.
And I put bait in the hole.
So I've got, is this stuff decent? I've never used it.
Yep.
Okay, we can use that. You want coyote piss?
We'll put that on the back of it.
Okay. Got some long distance.
Probably not skunk, huh?
No, probably not that.
Squirrel, no.
There's this one.
You got Hellfire in there?
I don't. I have it on order, but I don't have it.
I
Alpha
like
something.
all of Dunlap, so let's do that. We'll do the skunk one.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Yeah, Hellfire smells exactly like skunk.
Oh.
So skunk lure, does skunk lure smell like skunk?
I don't know what skunk. I've never tried to lure skunks in.
It might not. It might not smell like skunk. You know what I mean?
And
like
don't be afraid to use more than one.
Okay, gotcha. That's not a bad idea.
That looks like peanut butter, actually.
Yeah, there you go. Some sheep's wool down in the hole.
Yep,
Perfect. Okay, we've been doing that.
If you don't have rabbit or something like that.
Yeah,
you
sheep's
just
wool.
throw some rabbit in there.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I would smell that skunk before you do it, because it might not smell like skunk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that does not smell like
Yeah,
skunk.
that's what I was
actually
thinking.
skunk lure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Heard of such
Maybe
thing.
we're doing a skunk catch
That
and
smells
cook.
like candy almost.
Does it really?
Yeah, that was a sweet one.
It was. We smelled it. Yeah. Sorry, we'll use that. What's that?
This is the fox and coyote magnet.
Okay, if it's a magnet, then we'll hope for the best, I guess.
Just toss it.
Okay,
there.
toss it right in there. Oh, we're double dipping.
Long distance.
Long distance.
You just want to keep them here working the set so they finally step where you want them to.
I've heard coyotes smell in layers, so like not necessarily the more you add, but like it'll keep them more interested than just like they walk up and they're like, oh, that's a mouse, I'm leaving. I don't know if that's true or not, but
Oh, they really like mice, so.
they like mice. Okay.
And your coyote, Aaron.
Yourself?
No.
That'd be a good
You
video.
haven't extracted it yourself. That piece smells. It smells a lot more than the stuff we've been using. That was a fresh bottle, so maybe that'll do good. So, and that's it. It's cool to make it look like the brown's there,
Yeah,
different
that don't
color.
matter.
Really?
That's how a lot of them
You don't blend them in or anything.
Nah.
Okay, well we've never done that. So anyways, there's your first tutorial, guys. I mean, it's for the most part the same thing I've shown, but you definitely have got some tricks, some different tricks. We're gonna try it. That's trap number 1. We're gonna keep along going and see how many we can get on the ground. The more the merrier. Do you believe in that? Is it a numbers game or is it a location game? It's a numbers game. Okay, that's good to hear.
We're gonna go right here on the edge of this one row right here. So they come right down this row.
They walk in this row.
Yep.
All right.
Usually if there's snow, you'll see
You'll see the
that they
trail.
like to be 1 or 2 rows or 3
Oh, so
rows
they're
out.
not on the edge.
Yep, they're out in the field.
Oh, really?
Along the line.
See, I didn't know that either.
The more you know.
The more you know. I'll try to do this one. You
Okay.
just tell me when I'm messing it up.
Your dirt hole's gonna be here, anywhere along there,
Okay.
and you want your trap on this
About right
in
there.
between the rows.
Okay. On this guy, you set him like that, right?
Yep.
That.
Yep.
Last but not least, just throw it in there.
Yep.
Just like that.
Side peel.
And that's it. What about what I just did here?
I usually use my feet and just rough it up.
Rough it up. Got it.
That's what I'm gonna do right here with my prints.
All right. I got one set. This is something I've never done though. I've never set on a corn row. All my sets I've been doing have been like up against the edge of something like this. This is just more in the open, which I'm all about trying new stuff because what I've been doing right now hasn't been working. So another one down, on to the next. Here we go, folks. On to the next thing. We are setting a snare, which we've showed this before, but again, we're with Trapper Jay, so he's gonna show us how he does it, if it's any different. But we found this nice little trail here. Could be a deer trail, but you know, coyotes still use deer trails too. So we're gonna get one set out.
Anywhere in this thick stuff. Anything that hides the cable, good.
This is you. I'm letting you do the first one. That way I can learn what I'm doing wrong.
Remember, my hand's a little bit bigger, so
About like that.
I'll leave that there. That'll help them pick their chin up.
Oh yeah, across there.
Yeah.
And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is why snares are a million times easier. Cable restraints are a lot easier than setting the footholds, and especially when it's muddy and stuff. But we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna do a little bit of both. So that's the trail. You can see it runs basically right up, right here out into the field. And it's probably deer. I mean, I can probably look down. Yep, there's a deer track right there. Although they won't get stuck. They'll just knock it down, put it back up. But coyotes also use deer trails too. So there you go. One cable restraint down. well, made it to the next spot here. We got a few cable restraints set up. We got three cable restraints and 3 footholds set up, but we've come down to this area. This is a big water area. We were just setting the traps on the other side here. This is where we usually park to go deer hunting. So if you guys remember some videos, we come down here, but we found a spot. Trapper J found a spot that he thinks could be otter, beaver, mink, muskrat, raccoon, not sure. Basically going from, there's a creek over here and they come over this levee and then slide into there. So we're gonna grab some traps here. We're gonna use 2 1.5s. This guy right here. We're gonna try 2 of these guys. We're gonna have Trapper J show you guys how to do it, because I've never set quite a trail quite like this. Similar, but not exactly the same. So this is a closer look at that trail we were talking about. But Trapper J just said he found coyote tracks and what, coon tracks and a coon den?
We got coyote running on this coon trail.
Really? Oh, good God! I never seen one of them before. You see this, Slayman? Dude, Bonzo could live in that sucker. It's huge.
Plain as day. There's where they're
look at that thing.
Sliding in and out.
What? Do you think there's anything in there right now?
Yeah, probably raccoons in there.
Oh, that's good. That's good to know. I'm impressed at your coyote track spot here, because there wasn't like a crazy amount of them, just the one. Dude, that's a good little coyote print right there. All right, lead the way. I'm just here to watch.
I'm going to go right up there. Everything likes to step down. So this is what I caught my mink on the other day.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like this.
No hammer needed. I get it. Okay. Perfect.
That's it.
That's it. You know, are you big on dyeing your traps? Like, is that too flashy?
You can't dye them when they're brand new.
Oh, you can't.
They won't stick to them. So.
Really? So it's just, you're just kind of stuck with a shiny trap for a bit then.
I'm gonna put one more.
You're gonna put another step. We're just building a staircase right now. A staircase of death for the coyotes, raccoons, otters, beaver, mink, muskrat, and beefcake over here.
I don't think there'll be any Slaymans wandering down.
There might be. You never know.
I think there might be a couple muskrats, so you might want to call your family relatives off.
Sheesh, guy. Anyways, this is cool. I've never seen this before. Just a step down, step down.
Technically, this is a crossover.
To go to the other creek, right?
Yep. The otters or mink and everything will cross this and go to the river on the other side. And you just want them to go back up the trail that they've been crossing every night. And just flush this up right here, and it guides them right there.
Well, there you have it, folks. You learned something new. You learned. We got more swans. How's it going, buddy? You've now learned how to build a staircase of death here. I'm really intrigued by that raccoon den, though. I feel like we need to come bring some more traps out here.
One of them right in front of that too. Same one.
And they just walk out and get smoked. Oh, I'd suck to be the first guy to walk out of there, and the rest of the guys are like, "Damn, that sucks." Anyways, there you go. Another trap. We're trying to trap as much as we can over here. This is a spot that we have not really dabbled with. We've been doing all the hills. You can see all the hills over there. We've been doing all the hill grounds, stuff like that. But now we're down on the flooded part. This is all flooded. I mean, this was actually flooded just last week. They've dropped the water so much we can actually come down here. So there you go. Shoo! How's it going, folks? It is the next day. It is freaking extremely windy. You hear it? Can you freaking hear it? It's freaking windy. I'm gonna stand right here where I can block the wind. It's cold. It snowed last night, and we're out back at the farm. We're gonna go check them traps, and we might set some more. I've got some more cable restraints. I'd like to stick to those. Those are a little bit easier to manage and like set. I mean, it's like a 2-minute set out versus like a 10. So we're gonna go check the traps right now. Like I said, it snowed a little bit. Looking around, there's not much snow. You can see some like right here. There might be a chance we see some trails, some tracks on those trails that we've been kind of setting and talking about. But anyways, it is the next day, and it's just Slam and I, Trapper J, and Bonzo are not with us. But I want to say huge thanks to Trapper J for showing us the ropes out here on how he does it, because he's caught so many freaking coyotes. I was like, bro, I need your help. Maybe his luck of trapping coyotes rubbed off on us. I really hope so. We're gonna check them out. But if you guys want to see somebody that just literally catches a crazy amount of coyotes and bobcats and other things, I'll link his channel down below. Go check it out. He's just a local dude around here, and he kills it in the trapping game. Like, if you guys like the trapping videos, he's the dude to watch. He traps an insane amount of animals, like literally every single day. Yesterday he trapped 3 beavers, 3 coyotes, and a fox in just a day. That's more animals I've trapped in my entire freaking life, and it was just one random day. So anyways, I'll be linked down below if you guys want to go check it out. But we're gonna go jump in the mule, try to get the back of it organized. It's kind of unorganized right now, and then and we're gonna head out. We're gonna see what happens. Maybe we got one, maybe we got a coyote, maybe we got a bobcat. And there's also that stair step set that he did too. So we might have like a badger or a beaver or a possum or an otter or something like that. So anyways, you guys just sit back, relax, and stay tuned. Well, I made it to the first spot. This is a cable restraint. You guys can actually see this part. It was, I think it was too dark by the time we set this guy out, but we're gonna go check it out, make sure nothing's touched it. Look, that's coyote right there. How did he get around it? We saw coyote prints here, and that's why, so you can see our snare sets right here. We didn't get enough snow to tell if it was from last night or the night before. We saw coyote tracks here that ran this, so we set one right here. You guys can see this little cable restraint right here, but I mean, there's tracks going through it, so I imagine this was from 2 nights ago, and that's why we set it here, but we'll leave it. There's tracks here. This was the only coyote tracks we saw the entire day yesterday. Like I said, by the time we showed that, or by the time we got to this spot, it was already too dark, so we didn't show you guys much. But nothing on the first one. We're gonna go check the rest of them. But yeah, I wish it snowed just a little bit more so you could see the tracks, just a little bit. Oh yeah, nothing on this one. We definitely tell there's a trap here though. It stands out pretty darn good. Well, on this one, what we did was we put 1, 2, 3, 4 holes and only did lure. No urine, no bait, nothing. And it's so they go check out each hole in hopes they step right here. The dirt's not frozen or anything, so I think we'll be fine. Nothing. What's up here, more one right here? Oh God. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We had something. Trap was dangling all the way out, and it dug all this out.
Tracks right here.
Is there tracks?
Yeah.
Look at all the dirt that got moved right here. It dug out. It didn't pull out of it. It's still stuck. We can't catch a break, boys. It grabbed a lot of grass for some reason. You know, it didn't just go off, because if it just went off, it would have sat right here. Something was here, and it dug out right there. The pan cover was right here, so I guess we'll get this one remade. Phew. All right, she's remade. We did, on this one, we got 1 lure hole, bait and lure, no urine. We slung all this mud out here to kind of make it look like something's, I mean, obviously, if you're just taking a glance at it, you can tell something's been there, and it's this nice little funnel where they're gonna have to step down if they want to see what's inside there. I wish, I really wish there was more. Here's your prints right here. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, that's deer. Okay, that's deer. It makes me feel a little bit better. I doubt it was a deer, because could have been a deer, I guess. Doubt it. I mean, a deer could have got caught, just pulled it out, and that's why it was all tore up. Well, I don't know. Anyways, that's what the set looks like. On to the next. All right, we are at the next spot, folks. This one is the stair step. It's by the raccoon den, so this could be anything. Oh God, yeah. What up, Junior? Dude, that thing's massive. You see how big that raccoon is, dude?
It's a freaking beefcake.
Buddy. Dude, he's so big. Well, at least we caught something. We're out here getting absolutely nothing. That's got a good pelt on him. Big raccoon. I don't think there's anything in that second one. Oh, I can see the second one's knocked off. We'll probably just remake it though. There you go. Hey, at least you guys get to see something got trapped. Trapper Jay put the little stair steps in, and he called it. He said raccoon den right there. So there you have it. We're gonna go ahead and get this guy dispatched, and I'll give you a closer look. All right, so we got the raccoon taken care of. These are the 2 traps. This one did not get him. It got kicked off. That was on that step. This one was up on here. So we're gonna get this guy reset. Like that. Wait for the click. Oh, that scared me. All right, we're good. That's it. Grass this up just a little bit so it's not quite so shiny, but you don't really have to do much. You kind of tore up this area just a little bit, so I'll pull some grass from here. If we can put it right here just to kind of keep the view to where they'll just jump down or jump up where they can't quite see it, but that way if something jumps, got it. There you go. Easiest remake there is. On to the next. There's no way we would have left that trampled down, would we?
No.
You think something skirted it?
Yeah.
We would not have left this. The snare's still there. I don't see many tracks, but I'm not gonna leave this. I'm gonna fluff this back up. Snare's untouched, so nothing there. We got a foothold out there we gotta go look at, but nothing on the snare set. No, that's just us. Everything looks finally in a trap that isn't touched. Not that that's a good thing, but this one doesn't look bad. That's deer right there. So the deer check it out, maybe. I mean, that honestly could be how we're having some set off. I'm sure the deer smell it. Look, there's deer there, deer there. We got lucky, he didn't step on it. Everything looks fine. You can still see the bait. Lures are still good. I'm not even gonna mess with it. But I just had to come check it out, make sure this wasn't messed with. But got a few left. Really crossed my fingers. Deer were all over it right here. That's our dirt hole right there. Yeah, it don't look like there's just deer. I mean, it attracts deer, I guess, or we just put them in the spots where there's deer, but deer walked all around it. Maybe that's not a good thing if the deer aren't even walking in it, but everything still looks fine. It doesn't look like it's too wet or anything like that, so we'll go ahead and leave this. Where's our other snare at? And nothing. Nothing on the old snare ski. The deer walked around there, but one more snare and this is it. Took an L for the day. Right there, folks. That would be some coyote poopy. Actually, there's some deer poop mixed in. Guess everything. This is just a community toilet out here. But we checked all the traps. We got absolutely nothing, and I'm trying to figure out how can I make this video entertaining. Well, we've got to set more traps out, so we're gonna do some time lapses of that. I'm sorry if you're getting tired of that, but that's pretty much the best way I can do it. But we found this whole thing of coyote poop. This is where we duck hunted. You can't see it, but our blind was over there, and now it's completely dry. We were gonna make our way to the other side here, and we realized, well, one, there's a nice trail right here. Two, ton of coyote poop. And a trail there, and then there's also a trail here. So we're gonna go ham on this area. It's like you guys can see, it's all packed down from when we came here and we were duck hunting. This is a big intersection. Come from there, there. Everything comes right here, and there's poop. Which Trapper Jay was telling me, use the poop on your set. You put it next to the set. I guess it's like maybe marking territory or something. So what we're going to do is we're actually gonna put a snare there, because that's nice and tight. And then I say we put another snare there because it's pretty tight over there. And then we're gonna do a foothold set, maybe just right here, and just pick that poop up and put it a little bit closer next to it. And just we'll do a normal dirt hole set. But this is a spot we've never trapped before, which I'm all about because everything we've trapped so far, straight cheeks. And there's coyote poop. This is the best sign of coyotes besides a track. So we're gonna go ahead and just get started and get to work, and you guys should stay tuned. All right, well, we made it to the next spot, and guess what? Slam and found. You are the poop lord. Yes, you know, like trap lord, you're poop lord. Look at this. Boom! Look at the keggers, bro. Sheesh, my guy. Breaking rabbits. But this is, we just set the traps. You probably can't see it, but right there, we set it right on the way other side by the other levee. And this would be the direct path to here. There's also a train track crossing. So if anything wants to walk from any basic over there, either they can walk across the train tracks or they can take the easy way, which would be to come over this. And Buddy left a steamy one right there. So we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna do another foothold. There's not really a spot to set a snare that I can see, which is fine. We don't need to set one. We can just do a normal dirt hole set, but I think the poop's gonna be the deal. I'm telling you, after spending at least a month, I've been trapping for at least a month, spending 1 month trapping almost every single day, not getting anything. The poop is going to be what gives me the dub. You guys just sit back and just watch. But anyways, let's get this thing in the ground. Phew, good set there, boys. Look at the poop. Slayman found more poop. I swear, dude, you're poop lord. You found 2 more sets of dukes.
Poop god, dude.
And this was super soft. Not to gross you guys out, but I'm just being honest with you. It was like, it had to have been from a few hours ago. I mean, it's freezing out here. Everything's pretty much frozen. We put both of them there. I don't know if that's a mistake or not. And then just the normal set, bait, lure, urine inside there, and throw some grass. Just a little bit of grass on here. It looks good. The direction I want them to go is right there. I twisted the pan like that. So we put some blockers on the back, so they shouldn't hopefully want to go this way. They might go like this, look at the bait, but either way, they should step on that trap. I'm hoping so, at least. I'm feeling good. I know I keep saying it, but he found 2 more steamies over there, and then the first steamy was like right down here. So that's 3 poops. One was like this morning, one looked like last night, and the other one looked like maybe a couple days ago. Besides tracks, that's probably about the most activity we have seen. And we're completely out of dry dirt. We're using entire buckets. So anything else that we set today is probably just gonna be some snares. But I'm feeling good, boys. Tomorrow, we gonna have our first coyote. Mark my words. Shoo! All right, folks. I know I keep saying shoo and all right, folks, but hey, there's your last one for now. What we discovered was we found a lot of coyote poop. You can't see it, there's a turd right, there's a big mound of turd right there. And we found another one down there, over there by them sheds. We've seen some prints too. We're figuring it out. We are figuring out where these coyotes are. Finally, after days and days and weeks and feels like years of trying to trap coyotes, we finally figured out kind of where we think they are. I know you guys are probably tired of seeing time lapse me setting stuff up and you just want to see a freaking coyote. Bear with me. We're gonna set 3 or 4 more traps out. I'm gonna time lapse them because maybe some of you guys enjoy it. And then I am not going to pick up the camera and turn it on until we have something cut. I'm telling you right now, okay? So it might be 3 weeks from now by the time this video gets resumed, or it could be tomorrow. But I'm telling you, We're gonna set 3 out, and tomorrow we're gonna come back and we're gonna have a coyote. Where's some wood? We got some wood? Knock on wood. Stay tuned. Oh, hold on. Hey, get it on. Oh God. Yeah, that got me. Yep, that did it. I'll teach you. I think it's broken. Oh, that's hurting so bad. Shoo! How's it going, folks? It's the next day. We had a little bit of a mishap. As you guys saw, I was in a lot of pain and I didn't really know what to film, and I didn't know if my finger was broken or not. But basically, as you guys saw, I got my finger snapped in a trap. It was weird. I've never broken a bone in my entire life, and it was weird when it snapped. It didn't have that sharp pain that you would expect. It was like, the only way I could describe it is if you get like a cavity or maybe your wisdom teeth taken out and they numb your mouth, you can bite the inside of your cheek and it doesn't hurt, but like you can feel that pressure. If you guys know what I'm talking about, that's what I felt on my finger. I could feel the trap pressure, but I couldn't feel my finger. So I thought my finger was just gone. I took it off and it's been swollen, and it's been, I wouldn't say the most pain I've ever been in my entire life, but it's up there. I mean, like I said, I've never broken a bone before. It's up there, and it doesn't look good. So you can see right there, I got a blood blister. It's fairly swollen. It's not crazy swollen. My whole finger's pretty much swollen, but there's not really much feeling right here. I think this is broken. Like, I think the tip of my finger itself is actually broken, but it didn't hit at the knuckle. It hit right here. It's a little jacked up. It's not terrible. It was worse last night, but it still hurts pretty bad. We weren't able to continue setting out those traps in the good spot, and I told you guys I would not pick up the camera until we caught something, and I'm not lying. I picked up the camera because we caught something. We've checked we still have one more trap to check. We've checked every single trap except for one over there. But we are at the stair step where we caught the raccoon yesterday. I forgot to show you guys the raccoon. I apologize for that. I mean, he's just a raccoon. He was all bloody and stuff. I didn't really want to show him. But we caught another animal at the stair step. And I was really hoping this would be a coyote video for you guys. But honestly, this is probably cooler than a coyote. And I haven't gotten a good look at him. We just saw him driving down the road and we pulled off. And we're gonna give you guys a good look at him. And check this out. This is the moment you guys have been waiting for. Look at this dude. We got a freaking river otter. Look at him, dude. Oh, he's pissed. He's freaking pissed. Oh God, Rip. Chill. Hey, calm down. Listen. Calm down. Hey. Keep your distance, Junior. All right, we're gonna get this guy taken care of. Shee. Well, folks, it's actually the next day. I know, I always do this, but this is what happens. When you dispatch an animal, oftentimes, especially if you shoot them in the head, blood goes everywhere. YouTube doesn't like the blood, so then you wash them off. Well, then they look weird because they're all wet, so then you dry them off, and it takes time. And then since it's an otter, I had to have the DNR come and put a tag through, which took a little bit of time. But look at it now. Buddy is all cleaned up. Fur's looking really good. He's all dried out. He's got some grass and everything. Look at these teeth, dude. I want to give you guys a little bit of a close-up. I know a lot of you guys probably haven't seen river otters like this, but it reminds me a lot of a beaver. It's got that kind of webbed footing, but the tail is just whack. It's a fuzzy beaver tail that kind of comes to a point. It's the weirdest thing, but it reminds me a lot of a beaver. And he's actually a pretty big one. I mean, if you look at the comparison on the tailgate, he's actually kind of a beefcake. And then this is you can see his face here. He's a cute little guy. I know a lot of sea otters and maybe even some river otters. People have as pets, so I don't want you guys getting too pissed off, but these dudes do cause issues here at the farm, and they don't really do any good. But I am gonna get this thing full mounted, just like I did the badger. 2 rare animals, basically, we've trapped. Talking to Trapper Jay and Trap Lord Jake, both of them were like, dude, badger and river otter are like the 2 rarest things to trap. And yet I've trapped those, but I can't catch a freaking coyote to save my life, or a bobcat, or a red fox, pretty much just raccoon and possum boy. But now I'm river otter and badger boy, which like I said, I'm gonna get this guy mounted. He's super cool looking. I'm super impressed with him. Something that, again, a lot of trappers around here, maybe where you're at, they're common. Most of the trappers around here have never caught one. Pretty rare to even see them. So pretty crazy, but we gotta see what I wanna do. We take this thing to the taxidermist. You stay tuned. Shoo, how's it going, folks? It is the next day. We got Johnny. Dude, it literally looks like you're pulling a dead body out. Well, you are pulling a dead body. True. How's it going, Junior?
It's giving it
He's
a
looked
dangle.
better. He was in the freezer. Keeping him in minty condition. But we are at the taxiderm. This is a taxiderm we've never been to. And we're gonna go in there and see what the options are for this little guy. The otter, everybody that I tell I caught an otter, like, no way, where'd you catch it? How'd you catch it? Apparently it's pretty rare, but we're gonna mount it. I've been looking at some mounts. There's somewhere it like looks like it's diving in water and like there's fish and stuff. I think that'd be kind of neat. Maybe go catch a bluegill and then get that mounted with it or whatever, but we're gonna head on inside and see what they've got. And kind of the same thing we did with Badger. Where I kind of show you guys what I'm gonna do, and then, you know, in 6 months to a year, you guys will see it, so you'll have to stay tuned. But anyway, let's go inside and see what we can make Buddy look like. Not suspicious at all. Just pulling a black bag out of the truck. Hopefully he's in decent condition.
What was it that you trapped him with? Just a foothold?
Yeah, it was a foothold. I'm trying to think of what size.
So let me...
I have no idea. Like I said, I've seen a couple mounts that like they look like they're swimming, which is kind of cool.
Swimming's really cool.
Just it's something different than probably anything else that looks like it, but there's some otters.
So there's like...
Yeah, the
your
swimming
one.
Yeah, those are pretty sick.
I like that idea.
Yeah, I think that's like the most unique, because like you could make really anything, like
Yeah.
a beaver look like this, but like that's
Yep.
something that's pretty darn unique.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's the one I'd probably go with then. Well, folks, that is gonna be it. You guys kind of saw us flipping through the books a little bit, figuring out what we wanted for this otter, and we went with the diving mount. I thought that was the coolest for sure. Brandon, he said he's gonna do like a little bluegill. So I was just at Hunter's Edge Taxidermy. The dudes in there were super chill. If you guys are in the area, I would highly recommend them. And we were looking at the mounts on the wall, and like way better than any other mounts that I've seen, especially for like ducks. We saw a bobcat in there and some other cool animals and creatures that were mounted, and by far the best looking mounts that I've seen yet. So I'm feeling pretty good about it. I think he's gonna kill the otter game. And hopefully, I think he said he was gonna use like a little, like just kind of a fake fish, like a bluegill of some kind, but again, it's gonna be swimming down, and I thought it'd be pretty cool, something different. You can kind of see how long the otter is, and it's just something unique. So not sure how long it's gonna take. Again, my guess is 6 to 12 months, just kind of depends on their schedule and stuff. I saw how many deer they had in there. It was absolutely ridiculous, but hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Super exciting that I got an otter. Bucket list animal for sure, and it's gonna be cool because I'll have a mount and I'll always be able to remember my first otter, and pretty much my first year really going hard as a trapper, caught a river otter, which everybody, all my trapping buddies are like, dude, this is crazy, I've never caught one, or all the trappers that I know, I've never really caught one, or maybe caught one or two. Pretty darn rare, so I figured, hey, why not mount it? And it was a beefcake, so I think it's gonna look good. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Remember, go subscribe to Trapper J Outdoors. It'll be linked down below. He's a straight up homie for hooking it up, coming out on the farm, helping us out, finding the spot to trap, and we ended up trapping an otter. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and peace.